All right, all right. Welcome everyone to our New Year's Eve Burning Bowl service. It's good to see you this evening. It's good to be back to having a burning bowl in the evening. And next year, all the services will be during the week, so they're not going to fall on a Sunday, and we'll have this different kind of scheduling. But anyway, welcome to our New Year's Eve Burning Bowl service. I'm Reverend Valerie, and Barbara Hess is our service leader today, and also facilitating our letters to our higher self. And Ian Krause is in the house. Yes, 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 yes. So I wanted to start with an opening prayer and also let you know that we're including our dear Debbie in our prayers this evening. She is just recovering now today of having surgery after a fall and some breaks in her leg, so she's on the mend and very appreciative of our prayer support. And stay tuned for some other ways in which we will be able to support her through meal train, etc., as the week goes along. For right now, it's time for an opening prayer, and we're going to begin our service by tuning in right now to that inner spirit, that inner light that we have acknowledged through this season of Christmas and Advent, acknowledging the birth of that inner light, that birth of awareness in our consciousness, that we are light, that we are love, that we are a blessing to the world. When we tune into that through prayer, through meditation, come together as we review the year, its blessings, it's all the lessons of growth that we have gained from our experience in this past year. We let go of that which no longer serves us, and we are open and receptive to all the good that is awaiting for us to demonstrate through our service in the world, and to demonstrate through being aware of this inner light. And so we bless this congregation, we bless all of those around the world who are celebrating this New Year's. And we call forth the great good that comes from being conscious and setting our conscious intentions. And for this, we are grateful. And we see Debbie surrounded with healing light, and her body is responding in great measure to all of the things that are to support her inner healing of this injury. And we see her just feeling all of our love enfolding her, and all of our love enfolding Robin and her brother and her family as we prepare to celebrate Lord's life this coming week. Thank you, Spirit, for all the good that is here and all that is expressing in and through each one of us. And for this we are grateful, and so it is. Amen. All right, we have light. And now, Barbara is going to share the daily word.
Good evening. And so it's December 31st, the last day of 2023. And the theme tonight is Let Go and Let God. With a grateful heart, I bid the year farewell. As the year draws to a close, I reflect upon the joyful times, as well as the lower points of the past several months. In a prayerful moment of contemplation, I feel gratitude as I accept all of it. I may have laughed and cried, celebrated and grieved, but I made it. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, I have met the year's events with faith and have grown resilient. Now it's time for me to let it all go as I prepare to begin again. I take the lessons of the past 12 months, their joys and sorrows, and prepare myself for the new year. I let go and let God as I spiritually surrender my hopes and dreams and even my fears. I am divinely guided and infinitely blessed. I step boldly and bravely into a year that is mine to live to the fullest. Offer right sacrifices and put your trust in the Lord. And that's Psalm 4:5. And so let us affirm together our statement. With a grateful heart, I bid the year farewell. And 2 more times. With a grateful heart, I bid the year farewell. With a grateful heart, I bid the year farewell. And so it is.
This is the year for making changes. This is the year for moving on. This is the year of overcoming. This is the year for growing strong. This is the year for a new way of thinking. This is the year for making plans. This is the year for reaching out. And this is the year for joining hands. This is the lonely nights of yearning, gone all the dark and cloudy skies, all the unsteady bridges burning, all of the doubt and all the lies. This is the chance to recapture the power. This is the time to abandon the fear. This is the moment, the finest hour. This is the year, this is the year. This is the year that I put into action all my desires and all of my means. This is the year that I follow my passions. This is the year of my dreams. This is the year. This is the year of letting go, of trying to change the ones I love. This is the year I turn it over. This is the year I look above. This is the year that I take my intention, turn it away from distraction and talk. This is the year I take the step, and this is the year I walk the walk. This is the year that I put into action all my desires and all of my means. This is the year that I follow my passion. This is the year of my dreams. This is the year. This is the year I make it happen. This is the year I follow through. This is the year I move ahead on all of the things I want to do. This is the chance to renew my commitment. This is the time to be conscious and clear. This is the moment of living fully. This is the year. 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 Thank you.
Thank you, Ian Krause. Wonderful. And David Roth for writing that thoughtful song. Now is the time in our service to just have some brief opportunities to share with you and announcements, given that this is a holiday week here. Of course, next Sunday is our Whitestone service, our New Beginnings Sunday service next Sunday. And then tomorrow, what a great year to begin the new year. The Dances of Universal Peace will be held here from actually it's 1 p.m. The time was changed earlier to 1 p.m. And 1 to 3, I believe. So it's a potluck, and the dances will be led by Hayat Main, and it is an intergenerational, creating mandalas and doing, some wonderful celebration of culture and of sacred from various world religions. That's the Dances of Universal Peace. So come out tomorrow if you would like. Bring a dish. It's 1 p.m. All right. Our first class of the year is Discover Your Divine Identity, a study of the new book out by Deanne Weir-Morency and Linda Martello. That starts not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, January 10th. So if you would like to attend that class, we're going to have a sign-up sheet next Sunday for you to sign up. And we'll combine having it in person and doing a Zoom component, just so that those who are not able to get here can be with us. All right? We have this wonderful celebration on January 20th of Armand and Vicky's wedding, so just keep that on your calendar. It does say RSVP, so look for the link in our newsletter, RSVP, so we know how many people to feed, right? All right. And this Thursday, I haven't seen your email or any of the latest communications going out. Lord Smiles Celebration of Life will be this coming Thursday at 2 p.m. So that's coming up this week real quick. So do put your schedule to come out and celebrate Lord. She's been a long-time member and support Robin, her daughter. All right. I think that's all the announcements for tonight. And now we'll commence with our burning bowl ceremony. And just so we know where the fire extinguishers are, there's one on the side of the stage, right? We need to make sure we are always prepared. Although, these papers are burned very quickly. If you just drop them quickly in the bowl, let them go, this should be just fine. Don't hang up, all right? So, Barbara, would you do the honors of lighting first our candle for 2023? This is a time where we're acknowledging the year behind us. And as we do so, we prayerfully support each other as we release negative and limiting thoughts and beliefs, and we establish a new awareness of truth, of a living truth within ourselves. And so we recognize as we begin this burning bowl that we are in that presence of pure being, immersed in the Holy Spirit of life and love and wisdom. We acknowledge this presence of spirit and power in our lives. And in this infinite wisdom, we erase mortal limitations, and from this pure substance of love, we bring into the manifestation of good into our world according to divine perfect law. This release and renew ceremony is all about forgiveness. It's about letting go of the past and letting the flow of spirit guide you to start with a clean slate. This past year has been but a chapter in your life, and each year marks a new chapter. The purpose of this time this evening is not to memorialize the past or to fantasize about a future. It is a time to reflect, to be definite about what we're releasing, what is in the way in our consciousness of realization of that spirit within us, that Holy Spirit of truth. And this time we will release the past, we'll lay hold of our good as it here now, and we'll do this release by naming error thoughts or behaviors, that patterns that we wish to eliminate. And we'll lay hold of our good by affirming, making firm these patterns of true thoughts that bring the good we desire into manifestation. So this process begins with forgiveness of all injury, real and imagined. We recall the truth that we are spirit. We are perfect, holy, and harmonious, and that nothing can hurt us or make us sick or afraid, for spirit is God, and God cannot be sick or hurt or afraid. So in a moment of reflection this evening, we'll call to mind all those persons or incidents in our lives for which you are ready to release and willing to let go and forgive. Allow anything that comes to mind right now that may have been a block or may have been a heaviness on your heart in this past year. We recognize the intensity of feelings and memories that are generated in us, and we don't condemn ourselves for the way we might feel. However, we do choose to change our injured feelings to feelings of harmony and love and peace. And this process helps us to do that. We know that we have that power within to shift because we can shift our feelings because our feelings are the result of our thoughts. And Spirit gives us that power. We have been given dominion over the earth and all things in it. And as Jesus, our way shower, instructed, we are here to learn forgiveness. And so the first step for that is just being willing to forgive. I am willing. So I've prepared an affirmation that we can read together on the screen. I wonder if it could be a little bigger. Or I can repeat it and you can repeat after me. I am willing to forgive. I am willing to forgive. I am willing to release the hold that anything of the past. I am willing to forgive that hold that anything of the past has had on mind and well-being, has had on my peace of mind and well-being. And I am open and receptive to the living Spirit of truth that will help me forgive and let go. I am open and receptive to the living Spirit of truth that will help me to forgive and let go. All right. You all have been given and already picked up your letter and your little piece of paper. And you can notice that this piece of paper of release is a very small piece of paper. So we're not spending time writing an entire book, but you know, it's a small piece of paper. We write simple word prompts that represent what it is we're letting go of in this process. So during this time of quiet reflection, I would invite you to write a word or short phrase that describes or perhaps symbolizes in a way that's meaningful to you the forgiveness, the thought, the habit, or condition that you want to release. In a few moments, you'll have the opportunity to come forward and light this paper with these releases into the burning bowl and release it. So take a moment and reflect on any conditions or situations that you would release and forgive in this process this evening. Because when we release this to the energy of the fire, it transforms. We give this condition back to the potential of good for which it came. So this releasing is a process of letting go, as has been spoken of in the daily word. It's not letting go of your care, your caring for the situation, but it's letting go of our need to control it, to have it be different. So in a moment, we're going to come up by rows from the back to the front to ignite this paper and drop it in the bowl. Again, don't just ignite a corner of it and drop it in the bowl immediately without holding on to it. And as the fire transforms that energy contained in the paper into heat, so your denial releases the seeming power that this condition has had in your life. And it transforms that power into the purging fire of spirit, which the fire represents. So just before we do that, coming from the back row to the front to do this, we're going to say this together. Easily and gracefully, I forgive the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. Again, easily and gracefully, I forgive the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. And so if you, from the back of the room to release your papers, we'll do it. And then we'll know when we get to the front that everybody is gone. Could I ask that someone turn on our fan in the back? Please, Corey, thank you. ready, stand. We're going to sing I Release and I Let Go. There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all for myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was in hand. Now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you've got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. All right. Thank you, Armand and Vicki. Thank you. And now, as Barbara is coming up here, she's going to light the candle for 2024. New beginnings, and lead us in our letters to self.
What a great way to release. And I'm always amazed at the talent in this church. Not only do we have great talent here singing and a great pianist, but Valerie always rocks it in a different way, doesn't she? So now we have another sheet of paper that you all have. And this is for you to write a letter to your present self, who you are right here tonight, from your future self. You can also say that you're writing a letter from your divine self to your own self that shows up in the world. And what you want to do is you want to write anything that you want to manifest in 2024, anything that you want to demonstrate, feel, be. You can go on and start writing the letters now. After you write the letter, you'll seal it in the envelope, and you'll put your address on the envelope. This letter will only be seen by you, unless you choose to let someone else look at it. And in December, we will be mailing these letters back to you. So you can see what it is that you were wanting to manifest this year and how it demonstrated through your life. But also knowing that you don't have to wait until December, because Spirit is there all the time. And the ability for you to be manifesting your life is each day of this next year. So you're just setting the intention. You're setting the possibilities for who you can be and what you want to be. Knowing and believing that our prayers are always answered. and that we are capable of lining our life with our desires moment by moment. So just spend this time writing. wrapping it up in another minute or two. And so if you still need some time, you can continue to write, or you can take it home with you and then bring it back to the church. But as you finish writing and you're completed, you can put it in the envelope and seal it. Once again, putting your address on the outside. And then hold the envelope, blessing it. Giving it your blessings, your faith, your love. And at the end of the service, you can simply bring the letters and put them up on the basket here where the 24 candle is, or even on the outside table. And these will be saved here at Unity and mailed back to you in December. And so as part of this process, we want to affirm this together. And once again, I'll read part of it if it's hard for you to see, and let you repeat after me. I am open and receptive to the flow of good in and through my life, now and in the coming year. And just sit with that in silence. Knowing that flow of good is who you are. Allowing the good to flow in and through and bubble up from inside. And then we'll say this next affirmation together. I bless my life. I call forth the good in it. I bless the good that is coming to me. And I bless all channels through which it comes. I dedicate my energy and enthusiasm to a renewed life based on the truth teachings of the inner Christ. I go forth in joy to meet, to accept, and to express my highest good. And hold that in silence. In this moment, you are blessing your life, calling forth the good in it with enthusiasm and renewed life for the Christ that each of you are. And so it is. So we have gone through a process tonight. It's a very deep practice, even if we aren't feeling the depth of it yet. It's a deep practice of letting go with a burning bowl. Letting go of any of the desires and things from this past year. And then we wrote a letter to our own self, affirming and claiming our path into 2024. How amazing. What a practice. What a way to step into the new year. And this release and review is the starting point for a transformative new year. So congratulations. It's already starting. And Valerie is going to be facilitating a class in January. She mentioned in the her opportunities, Discover Your Divinity. An amazing book, by the way. And so chapter 3 of this book is about transformative mind action, which is what we just were participating in. She says, grounded in human experience, it can be difficult to remember we are also fully divine. She continues by reminding us that we are capable of transforming our thoughts and beliefs. We can elevate or transform our minds. It's a bold statement. You can think of mind transformation the same way as you change the color of a cloth. You can dip a white cloth in blue dye, and it starts to transform to the color blue. Each time you dip it in the cloth, it transforms more and more into a vibrant blue color. The same way, each time we focus our mind on truth teachings and on inner exploration, we are dipping our mind in divine substance, thereby transforming our mind. Unity truth principles say it this way: we are 100% human and 100% divine. Filling our mind with truth teachings and our own divine essence will transform the mind. And Unity teaches transformation is an inside to outside process. And Unity claims we are spirit. Spirit is who we really are. We are created in the image and likeness of God, and with all the attributes of God. Not a physical form, but the spirit, the deeper self. Our divine essence doesn't shift or change with time or circumstances. It's the presence or awareness that's always been with you and me. Timeless, limitless, and expansive. It gives us that felt sense of I exist. I am. It is our continuity of beingness through all of life's experiences. You have been I am through every event and circumstance of this past year. And we live in a conscious universe. Physicists have proven that atoms communicate with atoms, and we're made of these atoms. We are made of this pure beingness. It underlies all and is being you and me. Beingness is fully present, 100%, in every cell, every atom, every nerve in your body, every thought, every idea in your mind. It pervades and is also your form. So you can say the I am is your spiritual name. And I am is a complete statement all to itself. I am is our divine essence, each of us. Chapter 6 of Discover Your Divinity is about claiming your divine identity. I am the divine human. What a powerful affirmation. I am the divine human. Not separate, interwoven. I am is our spiritual name when we declare a state of spiritual realization. So she's saying here is that you already are I am. It's simply becoming realized. You have to recognize the attributes that you are, that of God. And she continues to say, what does it mean to realize and demonstrate the I am? Unity teaches the 12 powers or spiritual capacities as descriptors of this indescribable presence. You don't reach out and get these capacities or attributes. You don't have to pray for them and hope they come. They are your nature. We don't gain wisdom, peace, joy, knowingness, bliss, or love. We already are these things. We simply need to become aware of them. And one way to expand our awareness can be to decide a divine attribute to focus on. These attributes are our nature. However, we have to grow our awareness of them. So as we step into 2024, let's claim, I am the divine human. You can say that to yourself every morning. I am the divine human. And this time of year, we often make resolutions, which are very good as we step into the new year. And resolutions are often something change that we want in our life. But in addition, let's claim a divine attribute we want to more readily express in 2024. And in choosing this attribute, you can read about it, claim it, practice it, speak it. Fill your mind with the attribute, thereby transforming your mind. I can give the example of peace. Peace is an attribute of God. And beingness itself is peace. And when I say beingness itself, that means inside. We are peace. It's our nature. Peace is the divine nature of beingness. It goes beyond looking for peace in the world, praying for peace, or working on peaceful resolution, even though these are beautiful actions. It is recognizing that peace is inherent in each of us and in everyone. It is our divine nature. And when one grows their experiential awareness of being peace, peace wells up and flows inside to outside. Think of peacemakers in the world. They were exactly like you and I. However, they claimed this attribute of peace in such a way that when they walked into a room, people couldn't help but get along. It's pretty amazing. So it flows from inside to outside, and you claim, I am peace. And it's this experience that starts welling up inside of you. And every cell in your body, every thought you think, every action you do exudes peace. It flows into our words and actions, and we continue to exude peace. And this was even stated in the Bible. Philippians 4:7. The peace of God, which surpasses all understanding. So even in that statement, it says it goes beyond thinking. It goes beyond your mind to your very essence, your beingness. And when we experience our divine attributes, we allow it to flow into our life, thoughts, and actions. So I encourage you to challenge yourself in 2024 by choosing a divine attribute that you want to become more aware of. You can expand the same attribute all year long or choose a different one each month, however you want to do it. I plan to begin 2024 with a focus on release and surrender. Surrendering to my I am and living through that presence in every thought, action, and idea. So what about you? What attribute do you want to become more aware of? What attribute do you want to be in 2024? And in doing this, we can claim, I am the divine human, and live by our vision of transformed lives, transforming the world. Namaste, each of you divine beings.
Thank you. It is the last day of the year, December 31st, 2023. The last offering of the year, 2023. So we are going to take this time to bless our offering, to also affirm a prosperity blessing. And just know that your gifts go a long ways, for Unity of Richmond to thrive, to pay for our new heater had indulged to heat our building, to, yes, keep our people employed, and to keep our service out in the world thriving and flowing. So we thank you in the ways in which you give. Some of you give by regular checks that come consistently every month, some online through the QR code or through Facebook, all of the different ways, in person or online. So together let us say our gift, and then we'll sing I am free, I am unlimited. Divine love expressing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful.
Please stand.
I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free and I am unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free and I'm unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free and I'm unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free and I'm unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free and I'm unlimited. Right now, right now.
All right, thank you, music team. Heather, Armin, Vicky, and thank you, Ian, and thank you, Barbara. Thank you to our AV, Corey and Rich and Bernice in the back, and Natasha from afar. And we have our prayer chaplains with us today, so I believe we Mayor's serving as prayer chaplain today. So if you would like a prayer after service, to come up for a prayer if you would like to have one. It's our gifts. We give thanks for the gifts that will support our mission of creating a spiritually awakened world. And we'll say our prayer for protection, and then we're going to sing a different song to close out tonight. Because it's New Year's, we're going to sing Old Lang Syne. You'll see the lyrics on the screen. The light of God surrounds us.
The love of God enfolds us.
The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind, should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne, for old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll drink a cup of kindness yet for the sake of old lang syne. Thank you. Don't forget, you can leave your letters self-addressed up